Hello, beautiful people. That sounded like it was about to be copyrighted there, so I had to stop it. I said, I said no copyright. Are you guys feeling Christmas music? You know, RPM was playing Christmas music, and I was feeling that. I feel like I got the dog shit songs though. What do you think? Are you guys feeling Christmassy? I'm feeling Christmassy. If you guys can hear me, please type in 22. Let me know if you hear music. Wrong account again. Yeah, I just ordered another tangent since there's 20% off. I figured why not, man, you know? Why not? 20% off, like maybe one day I'll use it or I'll just do a giveaway, but like hey, 20% is great, you know? You never know, man. I've already told you guys I got zero point 0.1 Bitcoin for each one of my kids. So I actually only had one extra tangent. So this actually works out really good. So I can have a completely separate tangent wallet for each one of them. So we can hear you and the music. All right, bro. What's up with this music? This shit's ass. Dun, dun, and, la, 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 la. Hello. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. 22's in chat if you love the stream. 22's in chat if you're having so fun. It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. Christmas time. La 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 la. Give me your money, I will give you a discount code. I say, give me your money, Happy New Year. Wait, that might be the wrong words. I mean, excuse me. Wait, Christmas, Rudolph. Come on, man, we got to do Rudolph if we're playing Christmas music. What's up, everybody? We're just waiting for people to come in. I love you, Santa. I love Santa, man. I'm a huge Santa guy. My oldest was like, kind of, you know, he's 8 now, almost 9, so he's kind of like figuring out that Santa, you know what I'm saying. So he mentioned it around his younger sister, and I was like, shut your mouth. He's like, but I don't, shh. We don't talk like that in this house, you know, because Christmas is magical, okay? Why are you giggling like a little girl? I love Christmas. Bonjour! Bonjour, Jan. I'm a huge Christmas guy, man. I'm a huge Christmas guy. I am sad I'm going to be lonely this Christmas. I'm going to be all alone, away from everybody. Rudolph, with your nose so bright. Wait, this ain't even the real freaking Rudolph. What is this shit? We will be here with you. Don't you miss the family? For sure, I will, man. I'll be all lonely and shit. Thanksgiving always sucks when you're, you know, overseas, and Christmas is the worst for sure. Hey, Panda, I stole your idea. I need your playlist. Can you give me your playlist? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very panda mining. Bro, this is terrible, bro. Give me your playlist, bro. I can't listen to this bullshit. Your playlist was really good, Panda. How'd you find it? I'm working but lurking. Jack's okay. Jackasach. Jackasach. Yeah, I thought that was a really good idea. You know, I am a sucker, a big time sucker for Christmas, man. I don't know if you guys knew that about me. Huge fan. Are you guys Christmas? suckers. I'm not really a softie in general, but when it comes to Christmas, I sure am. I'm a sucker. I'm a legit sucker. I am. That is a weakness for me is Christmas. I love Christmas. I've always loved Christmas.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you.
Jack Frost nipping at your
Now this is what I was looking for. All right, let's check out that crypto. Doesn't this make everybody feel like just such a good mood?
being sung by a choir.
22's in chat if you ever had your heart broken.
Like Eskimos.
Where are the heartbreakers at?
Everybody knows
I know a few in the world.
a turkey and some mistletoe.
All right. The pirate's like, yeah, man, I feel you. Everything melting, even the snow. Squirrel, you know what I'm talking about. Bitcoin's at 99.9.
With their eyes all
44. I'd be breaking hearts. Oh shit, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were throwing pee around like that. Some old fucker in chat's like, he's throwing his piss? No. He's slanging his, you know what I'm saying? Man, XRP, man, this is nuts. I was holding XRP at like 40 cents. I think I sold it like 50. I didn't make much. I held it for a while. And I think I just moved on to other things. Maybe you know, I might have wrote it to 60. It wasn't much, but it definitely wasn't this. XRP, man, crazy. Last month, 380% gain. Isn't that insane? That's insane. Man, Solana, man. I'm feeling really good on this one. Forget the music. We need some energy. Hyped into the moon. What? I don't want to be hyped. You guys want to be hyped right now? For what? It's Christmas time. Panda got me in the mood, man. I thought listening to Panda stream, he was gonna wine and dine me, bro. I thought I was about to, you know what I'm saying? I was about to get treated. Yeah. Panda got me in the mood, brother. My average price is 18 cents for XRP. I'm still holding, says Crypto Bedell. Yo, congrats to you. I wish I had my buttons. I'd push it for you. I'd push your button. Dogecoin, man. Really interested to see where this goes. You know, I remember last bull run, Dogecoin was on fire, and I sold before it crashed. Thank God. I plan on doing the same thing again. I ain't holding forever now. I do like Dogecoin, but I mean, this is crazy. Look at this. Last year up 400%. All time 82. Wow, 82,000. That's insane. Yeah, I don't know. We are nearing all-time high, guys. All-time high is about... We're actually not even nearing it. We got time. 59 cents? Yeah, 60 cents, something like that. 59, 60 cents. I can't really see right there. It probably tells me down here. But I can't be bothered. I'm in a really good mood right now. I actually, guys, if you didn't know, I purchased an RPM because, look, I'm in the Christmas mood as well. RPM really got me going, man. Friends, you guys know. DJ, ask for a refund. DJ, you watch Matt and Evan on YouTube? Best troll ever. I've never heard of that person. So, I was watching this video earlier today, actually. And it really hit deep for me. You know? It really hit deep, and I made a video on it, and, you know, I get it. Nobody's interested in watching me make these...
Where do I start?
Making these terrible videos. I get it, right? The quality is really bad. You know, I'm surprised you guys are even watching me right now. So I kind of talked about this today. Not kind of. I definitely talked about this today. People getting scammed. And it, you know, it's the Christmas season. I felt bad, man. I felt bad. So I made a video today talking about it. You know, I didn't put any effort. There's no thumbnail or anything. 300 views, nothing, right? So if you missed that video, I did make a video today. If you're looking for a 17-minute video. But I was thinking of watching this with you guys because in the video, I didn't react to it. And this guy lost $62,500. And so my video today was about, you know, these meme coins and trying to give advice to like, when DJ Tangent, probably never, nobody would, I'm too small time, bro. They're not going to give me a Tangent. You gotta, you know what I mean? I'd probably sell like 5 and I'd probably buy 3 of them just to make myself feel better. But, yeah, so I was watching this guy's video, man. He's a small YouTuber, 2,000 subs. And I really appreciated his candid demeanor. Like, he was super honest. He's got 2,000 subs, man. Shout out to this guy. I liked it, man. You guys check it out. But if you guys want to watch it with me, that'd be cool. You guys want to do that? I thought it was really cool to, like, because he lost $62,000, bro. You know what I mean? $62,000, and he was super honest with his story. Yeah, so let's check it out a little bit, and then I'll comment on it a little bit more. I thought it was really interesting to watch, and anybody listen. Here's the thing with YouTube: everybody's gonna show you the good stuff, right? Like this coin's popping off. You know, I made $10,000, especially with these memes, man. These guys are making bank, not because of the memes, because they're selling you something, right? Like their private Discord, or they're trying, you know what I'm saying? Like access to them. And that's really where they make all their money. So yeah, let's listen to this guy's story, man. I found it to be really, really good.
I think this mug is pretty fitting. Every day is a fresh start. That is going to have to be my motto for the next few weeks, months, because every day is a fresh start. You know, life is not all about money. I have my health, a roof over my head. I do have a cash flowing business. So everything's okay, but it does hurt to lose a lot of money.
Sounds good.
Let's just start from the beginning. As you can see in my previous video, I had bought a van and then I sold the van. I had about $50,000 April of this year, 2024.
So he doesn't tell you to the end of the video. He's only 24 years old, bro. 24 years old, and he had 50K. That's awesome. I didn't have 50K at 24 years old. I don't think I really had 50K until like 27. So shout out to this guy. Let me know what age you were when you had your first 50K.
So I decided to put it into crypto. I saw that Bitcoin had gone all the way up to a new all-time high at about 73K, and it started to cool off a bit. I think it went down to about 63K. So I started to get interested into crypto again. And ironically, in 2021 or 2, I had gotten into crypto with like $4,000. I was in an exchange called Voyager
Ooh,
that
that
just went
sucks.
totally underwater, bankrupt, and I had been getting money back from them for a few years. So that was my first experience with crypto, losing a bunch of money with a bullshit exchange.
Damn. So last bull run, this poor kid got fucked because at the time he was like 21 years old, right? So this is why I say you got to be careful with who you're watching on YouTube, man, because like our circle is really good, right? Red Panda, myself, Chump, fuck, Hobbyist, all these guys, Hawk, King, all these guys, Geek of all trades. You know, there's too many. Our community, I feel, is really amazing, right? We're always looking out. Hey guys, don't get scammed, blah blah blah. But most of YouTube, which is way larger than our community, like I would say, if crypto is this big, crypto mining sector, us is okay. Okay, I need a third hand. We're nothing. We're like this big, bro. We're a nothing burger. You know what I mean? So you got to understand, especially if you're a young kid, you're going on YouTube, you're looking up this stuff, and all you see is Altcoin Daily and Galaxy something, whatever that scammer is, and Crypto John. They're all trying to sell you this shit, and man, they get you involved in some really bad stuff.
Getting in at the top, and this time I wanted to not get in at the top, but I kind of did that anyways, um, because that's kind of how the story goes. Is that I got in April, and I didn't get into Bitcoin. I got into a bunch of altcoins. You know, I was in Avalanche, ICP, Render. I could name a few more, but
Those aren't bad.
slightly more speculative, not speculative, but riskier coins that when Bitcoin dumps, these coins just go into the gutter. And that's basically what happened from April to now. Obviously, now Bitcoin is just crossed over $100,000 and things are going pretty parabolic. But
F's in
from
chat.
April to about August, things just were dumping down. You know, Bitcoin went all the way down to sub 50K, and these altcoins took like 50% haircuts. So my 50,000 went down to, I think I was down to like 24,000 in July and August. And I was
Damn.
just so focused, so hyper fixated on crypto. You know, I said I have a cash flowing business, so I didn't really need to work. So I was just really focused on learning the ins and outs of the industry. I was on,
Now, man, and this is where I feel bad, right? Because like he was in some good stuff. Render is awesome, dude. I really like Render. I'm a big fan of Render. I hold Render. I've traded it, held it for a long time at certain points as well. Big fan. ICP, I haven't really looked into it. I know it's got a pretty decent community. is it really good or not? I couldn't tell you, but I do know people are interested in ICP. What was the other one he said? I think might have said Solana or something, but it sucks because he had really good stuff, right? And the problem is, as he was just saying, is he was just too involved, right? Just too interested in what's going on and kept checking it.
Crypto, Twitter, X nonstop, and I really was spending way too much time and focus and energy on this. And when I saw it dumping down, I'm like, what's going on? And I had faith. I knew that it was going to go back up, and that's what it's been doing. Ever since um, Trump got elected, things have been really going up. Um, but ironically, that's when I started to make my mistakes. So for 6 months from April to November, I was just putting so much time and energy into crypto. It really wasn't going anywhere, so I was getting impatient. I was getting very frustrated about my investment because I had figured, I'll put my money into crypto for this 6 month lease that I have, and then I'll buy a house with this 50,000, hopefully turn it into 100, 150,000 very easily in crypto. And
Honestly, dude, turning 50K into 100K is really easy to do. Like literally, all you'd have to do is buy Bitcoin. That's it, or anything. Honestly, that's not like a dog shit coin. And it just sounds like he just got so impatient, right? He was a young man, still is a young man, just got impatient, right? Looking for that fast money. That's unfortunate.
the stock market had been running up. I sold some shares of Nvidia that just continued to pump and pump. So I was getting very frustrated that, I took my money and put it into crypto when it's just been going down. Stocks have been going up. And that,
Damn, so he held Nvidia, dude. Nvidia went up like 1,000%. I'm not even kidding, like a 10x. This guy can't catch a break, man. This guy cannot catch a break. He had Nvidia, sold it before the fucking pump. Oh man, poor guy, man.
and I continued to get deeper and deeper into the crypto community and learned about meme coins, trading. So I started to dabble into leverage trading with 3, 4x leverage, which is just
Oh,
very risky and a way to lose and make a lot of money. But if you're not,
damn. So, oh my God. So he sold his Nvidia stock. He sold all these great cryptos he had. And not only did he buy memes, but he did 3, 4x leverage. God, bro. God.
smart about it, you'll lose a lot of money. And so the most recent failure was getting into meme coins. I decided I'll just take $10,000 of some of these coins that are already going up. I'm in the green. I've made some profit. I'll sell these and then go play around with some meme coins and get a phantom wallet, deck screener. If you're really into crypto, you'll know these type of things. But um, so
This is like the bottom of the barrel of crypto, man. This is like this is like going from smoking weed to going to LA in one of the alleyways and shooting up heroin. You know, goes from like the good shit, hanging out with a decent crowd, to the sewers, getting involved in decks and Phantom Wallet. And Phantom Wallet's okay for certain things, but oh man, unfortunate, man.
so long story short, I started to put more and more money into the Phantom wallet, selling my AVAX ICP for Solana, and taking losses on those, and then trying to go over here and make some quick gains because the meme coin market, as you know, is just very, very volatile. I mean, these altcoins are risky, but these meme coins, I mean, sure, you can do a 3x in a few hours, but you can also get rug pulled and all your money gone in no time,
Yep.
as I know now. Um, and basically, I
Haktua.
started to put more and more money into meme coins, and I went from about 45,000 I had at that time down to 13,000.
Ooh.
I was getting really stressed out, and I was spending so much more time and energy. I was having these like panic attacks and anxiety because I was watching just my nest egg fluctuate so heavily now. I was staying up all night trading different meme coins, looking at decks, looking at the X communities, and
Dude, that's got to be so stressful, man. That's got to be so stressful. Like looking at Twitter for advice on a picture, because I mean that's what these meme coins are, right? It's a picture. Like It's a picture of a fucking dog and it has a hat. You know what I mean? Or like a cat with a hat, or a picture of like a rooster. You know what I mean? Like it's like, geez, dude. And you got to give him credit because I mean, the kid had 62 G's, bro. At 23, 24 years old, that's a lot of money. So he must have bust his ass because it wasn't from crypto. He must have bust his ass getting to that point. Again, I mean, how many people in chat even have $62,000 to their name? So he's definitely, if I were him and I ever watched this, I would say, keep your head up, bro. Like, because you obviously did something right or doing something right to get to that point at such a young age. And you could certainly recover from all this, man. Statistically, most Americans don't have $1,000 to their name. Did you know that? Look that up on Google. Most Americans don't have $1,000. This dude had 62 at a young age. So good for him.
And it was really, really bad for my health. I started to notice I was getting sleep deprived. And anyways, I turned the 13 back into 43. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is great. I got most of my money back. Now, if I could just make back a little bit more to what I had. And at that point, I had actually, sorry, this story's all over the place. There's so many details. I had gotten another big check in July or August or September. And I decided to put that into crypto as well. Another like $10,000. So I was I think at most I had
What's up,
about
nerd?
65K. And I was like, if I can get back to, 60K, I'll then go put it back into these altcoins that I had for 6 months, watching them go up and down, mainly down. And then I'll just ride out the next 2 months of this bull market that's happening. And of course, now it's happening hard.
Damn. And
And
then imagine that, dude. So imagine that, right? You start with 62K, you go down to 13K, you get it back up to 42K. This is right before like this massive bull run that we've been having. And then, spoiler alert, he ends up losing all the money. And now you're watching Bitcoin hit 100K. Like, dude, it's just this poor kid he gets fucking rug pulled from Celsius, right? Man, this poor kid can't catch a break, man. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
that was my mistake. Was I said, okay, I'll only take 30K. I'll hold 30K in Solana. It won't do anything. It'll
That's a
go
good
up a little
choice.
bit
That's a
because
good
it's
choice.
a solid coin. And then I'll let the 10,000 ride out. And in this meme mustard, I don't know if you've seen the trend of Kendrick Lamar's new song where he's like singing mustard.
I have
Anyways,
not.
that's the coin that got me my
I have not heard that.
3x from 13 back to 43.
Yo, what's up,
So I was
Joey?
like, I'll let this
Hobbyist?
10K ride out. And that meme started to drop off. The coin wasn't doing too well. So it started going down. And ultimately, I made a shitty decision to get into a different coin and just go all in, take my $30,000 and put it into this coin that was.
So he had $30,000 worth of Solana. Let me see, dude. I know Solana's been doing incredible. Let's see. So he had 30K in Solana, right? So he goes from 62K down to 14K, brings it back up to like 30, 40K. Let's see. In the last year alone, Solana has gone up 225%. So he'd be up at least 200% at minimum. But probably more, man, depending on the time. I don't know this. I don't know who this is. His name is Cole. Check him out on YouTube. He's an honest dude that lost it all, and I appreciate the candor.
A $5 million market cap. It just got created like 2 days ago. So risky and stupid. And I went to bed. The next day I wake up and it's back to like 10. Hour later, 5. Few hours later, 2K. And that's when things just started to really set in. Like, holy shit, I'm not going to be able to turn 2,000 back into 50,000. And that's it. This is the end of it,
Damn, down to
And
2K,
now,
boys.
over the past few weeks, I've been having to basically, lick my wounds a little bit, cope with all this, because what's happened is, of course, the bull run has taken off. I waited, I was so patient for 6 months, and I made this mistake at the worst possible time when Bitcoin broke again, new all-time highs. These altcoins are making 50, 100%, 200% gains. And ironically, right when I converted a lot of those into Solana and then into the meme coins, you know, I had a coin that I held for 6 months. I sold it. The next day, it does a 50% return. You know, it's just, it
Wait,
stings. And that's what's,
no, this poor kid, man. Holy shit. So he takes 30K of Solana. He puts it into this brand new meme coin, $5 million market cap that's been around for 2 days. Ends up selling it, says, you know what? It's only worth 2K. The next day it goes up 50%. Bro, this poor kid, man. This kid can't catch a fucking break. Oh my. Oh, I like him though. He's cool.
what's happening right now is just a lot of like, wow, you know, that 65, if I just would have let it sit, it would have been closer to $100,000 now. And that would have gotten me closer to my goal of being able to buy a house. But ultimately, you know, it's going to be a big lesson. I really was getting way too fixated. I wasn't working on my business much. I wasn't creating. I wasn't building anything. I was just trying to multiply my money. And
Yep.
crypto is not good or bad. You know, I've lost a lot of money in it. I'm learning a lot. I'll still definitely be getting into crypto again next cycle in a few years. But it was definitely taking over my life in a really bad way. And especially at the end when I was trading these meme coins and having these little panic attacks of just like really not taking care of myself at all and trying to chase, you know, and I've learned that it's not, why try and chase a 3, 4, 5x, 10x when it's so much more risky. You know, I could have put all my money into Bitcoin, just gotten a 2x, gotten 100% return off of $60,000. And there we go. I've got $120,000, you know?
Yeah, like this lesson, dude, and I really appreciate the accountability, man. There's so many people who do not. We're gonna stop watching the video. It goes on for another 8 minutes. But hey, shout out to him for being honest, man. But like, yeah, this story happens a lot, man. It happens all the freaking time. The fact that he takes accountability at his young age, I think he'll do well in life, man. I really do. I would hire that guy. Not that I have anything to hire him for, but I would hire that. Like, he fucked up. He admits he fucked up. He doesn't blame anybody. He doesn't say like, oh, these YouTubers screwed me over. He took it on the chin like a man. He's only 24 years old. That lesson he just learned, bro, is a lesson I've tried to preach to people for years. And most people don't listen, especially younger people. So I guarantee you that kid's gonna do well in life. If he actually changes his behavior. I think he will, man. I didn't really learn that until probably 27, 28, you know, when I was like, okay, day trading is trash. And it's just better to just use larger sums of money for 2, 3x. It's just so much better, you know? So that lesson he just learned, I think he's going to do great, man. I think he's going to get that house he wanted. Always blame Red Panda, you know that. This song sounds like Cadena. You would hire a guy who just posted some random YouTube video? Would you hire Hawk Tua? I would hire, I mean, listen, yes, I would, because if somebody just walks in for a job, you don't know them, they're a random person, but at least I know one thing. This young man in 2024 takes accountability. Now that's rough. Most kids, now let me tell you, I work with young people, right? I'm not going to say exactly how many. I'm in charge of anywhere from 30 to 40 people. And most of them are 18 to 24. And I can tell you right now, they are not taking accountability. Certainly not of their finance. Certainly not when they mess up, they're blaming this person, that person, the economy, this guy, that person, you know what I'm saying? This dude said, you know what? I fucked up. This is how I fucked up. I'm going to improve it. Take it like a man. I like that right there tells me not everything I need to know, but something important that I need to know. Have you done due diligence? Seen his wallets? No, motherfucker! No! I watched the shit just like you. I can make up the same story. For what? Make up the story for what benefit? For what benefit, bro? For 2,000 views? Like, come on. He's a brand new YouTuber. Damn, man. Give him the benefit of the doubt. Like, yeah, he's not trying to sell you anything. I watched the video earlier. He's not trying to sell you anything. Like, most people don't go online and say shit like that, bro. Accountability. That's a big one for me. Accountability is really hard to find these days, guys. Listen, accountability is so bad. I'm going to name a random example, but not specific to my job. Accountability is so bad these days with the young kids, man. They will like work at McDonald's, drop the fries on the floor, and be like, shit. And you'd be like, you got to pay for that. And they'll be like, not me. Me? Why would I pay for that? Like, dude, you just fucking spilled all the fries. Nah, hell no. That ain't me. I watched you do it. Nah. Right? You know what I'm saying? like yeah. Mining the wart is fire. Wart. How is that one doing? How is that one doing? Warthog. Did I spell it wrong? It might be on CoinGecko. When old Santa gets into town, he'll be coming down the chimney down. Not CoinGecko. What is it? Warthog. It's the holiday season. Dude, I can't wait to get my real setup back. I hate like putting my arms out like this. Warthog back to $1. Okay. Last 3 months. Yeah, it's up pretty good. Got a what? 8x? Hey, good for you guys if you're involved. I am not involved. You know, from like a bunch of little things. You know, I'll still dibble and dabble, $100, couple $100, you know, on these newer projects. But I don't know, man. Like, do you guys feel like that? If you've been around for a little bit, a couple bull runs or something, and you're just like, you know what? I'm tired of playing around with this shit. I just want to buy Bitcoin or Solana or something good. You know what I mean? And when it comes to memes, you're like, you know what? Dogecoin's good enough for me. You know, I'll take the couple 100%. I'm done with it. You know, instead of like chasing this and that. Anybody ever feel like that? Am I the only one? You just get fed up. You're like, you know what? I just want some shit on Tangent that's safe. And I don't lose my money. Like, maybe I'm the only one. Cheers from Canada. What's up, Wayne? So yeah, Dogecoin, man, really doing great. This run, a lot has changed. Not even sure if it will collapse again. Well, man, you know, the more I listen to Michael Saylor, man, the more I just feel so confident in like Bitcoin, for real, you know. Like, basically with the 4-year cycles, historically anyways, I would assume it's still going to be the same way. It doesn't really matter. You can't lose money with Bitcoin. You literally cannot lose money with Bitcoin unless it gets stolen or if you sell it like a dummy. Is Doge still a buy? I wouldn't be buying at these levels. The risk is really high at these levels, in my opinion. I think it's a good hold if you got in early. I love listening to Michael Saylor, man, because like Michael Saylor be big digging it, bro. You cannot lose money with Bitcoin, bro. You could buy that shit at 100,000, and let's say that's the peak. In 4 years, it's gonna go over 100,000, and you won't lose money. Like, you cannot lose money. You just have to wait long enough for your money to go up, right? If you would have bought in 2021, what was the high in 2021? $67,000, I think. If you were holding, and let's say you bought at the top 2021, like an idiot. Well, guess what? Now you're not an idiot because you waited for the next run, and you know the next run's going to be 2028, 2029, right? And it's going to keep happening. After that, what, 4 years? So 2032, 2033, right? You're going to look great, and it's going to continue. Like, you can't lose money with Bitcoin. Unless you just sell it, you know, or something. Don't let your faith in crypto leave you holding bags. Now, Bitcoin's different, right? In my opinion, this is how I imagine crypto, and maybe you guys disagree. It's like there's Bitcoin, and then there's just everything else, right? There's Bitcoin, which we know is going to do well, and everything else There's there's higher coins like Ethereum, Solana, Doge. You hope they're going to do well, but that's how my mind works. Is like if you're really looking for that sure thing, Bitcoin is that sure thing. The altcoins, hopefully they work out, right? Hopefully they work out. Hopefully they work out. One thing I've always found interesting though, I've heard some of Michael Saylor's arguments, and lots of people like Michael Saylor. How Bitcoin's like the greatest thing ever, right? Okay. I respectfully disagree in some ways because a lot of these other cryptos can do the same thing Bitcoin does for cheaper. It's cheaper, it's faster, it's easier to use. Um, so I don't ever feel like Bitcoin is like the end all be all. But certainly for the next foreseeable future, it is the end all be all. What is this song? Oh wow, okay. Yeah, I've had enough of this Christmas shit. It was cool for a little bit though. It was cool for a little bit. We're going back to our regular tunes. With smart contracts. True, like I don't know. I don't know, man. What do you guys feel on that? DJ the musical. Yeah. I don't know, like I don't think I like to be a visionary of the future. And I can't imagine a world where like Bitcoin is like the best thing that we could ever create. No way. So I ask myself all the time, like, what is the difference between, say, Bitcoin and some of these other cryptos? I think it's the marketing. I think it was the fact that it was first to market. It has a lot of security, of course. But like, do you really need that much security for Bitcoin? I mean, do you honestly? Like, what is the Bitcoin hash rate net? I mean, I don't think you need this much security. I mean, no such thing as too much security. But that being said, like, do you genuinely need to protect the network? Do you need this? Oh shit, I'm in my way. I don't think you really need this. I don't think so. Like there's got to be a cutoff point where you're like, okay, this is enough hash rate to support everything. You know what I mean? 762 exahash. Average hash rate per day. I don't want to see per day though. Whatever, I'm too lazy, I don't care. I know as miners what our largest bags are. Way below 1 cent. You have to remember that was a Canadian playlist. Oh yeah. I didn't know that. Those poor Canadians. The 51st state. I saw this thing on Twitter. Check me out on Twitter at DJ Water. It was like Trump looking over Canada, like he was on the border of America, and he was looking over the ocean, and he was looking at Canada like, and it said like 51st state. I thought that was kind of funny. Honestly, I don't think Canada would want our problems. We've got a lot of issues over here. I've never been to Canada. I do hope to go to Canada. Maybe I'll go to Canada this summer. I live right next to Canada, so I should go. Is it worth it? Is going to Canada worth it? That would really help out our national debt. I don't think so. I would never want to take on the way Canada does it. Because Canada has like free healthcare, right? And it's not free, and free education, all that crap. But then you have to end up spending 50% of your money. And, I really like the way the States does it, which hurts a lot of people, but at the same time, at least I'm not spending half my money. I want to keep as much of my money as I can. I don't really want to give it away. So, how much security do you want to feel comfortable with $1 million? On what other network would you be more comfortable sending it on? I mean, I feel comfortable with Solana. I feel comfortable with Canada. I mean, not Canada, Kaspa. Like, I don't know. There's plenty of good projects in the top 50. We pay more taxes, but no medical bills for anyone. Yeah, so like if, I don't know about you guys, I go to the doctor maybe, besides like your stupid checkup you have to do, once every 15, 20 years. And obviously when you're really, really old, it's beneficial, right? Circumstances. But other than that, like, I want my fucking money. The panda pox. Oh, that's a good one. State insurance sucks. Ooh. Just because you don't get a doctor bill doesn't mean you aren't paying for it somewhere. Dentist every 1 to 2 years. Now, I go every year because of my job. My job forces me to go to the dentist. I don't have a choice. I have to go. Which is good, right? Every now and then, you know, every so often they'll find like a little cavity or one of my fillings popped out or some shit. So, yeah, going to a dentist is good, right? Going to a dentist is great. Otherwise, you get them jagged ass teeth. After you serve 20 years in the military, ask that question again. Wait, which question? How often do you go to the hospital? Is that what you mean? Well, because see, at that point, you got to keep your benefits. Yeah. At that point, I mean, you're trying to get money, right? So it's beneficial for you to go to the VA because you need to get your paper up. You know what I mean? So I get that. You go every 6 months in the UK. Listen. I'm gonna pause the music. I lived in the UK for 4.5 years, and let me tell you, that was I can't speak for all of the UK, but where I was at, that was some of the worst teeth I ever seen in my life. I don't think everybody's going to the dentist every 6 months. And them teeth were fucked up. British people teeth, I'm sorry. Y'all's teeth are fucked. I mean, them shits were zigzagging, off-centered, yellow. I mean, brown, yellow, disgusting, bro. I was like, ain't no way y'all going to the damn dentist twice a year. All right? It looked like y'all eating butter, brushing your teeth with butter. That shit was disgusting. I remember let me tell you about the first time this. So I went off post in England, went to a skate park. It was a baby-ass skate park. I'm a young kid. I think I just got out of 9th grade from Florida. And I go to the skate park, you know, minding my own business. And these 3 British girls start coming to me. Okay, I'm like, oh shit, here we go. They're trying to talk to me. I could tell they want the DJ, right? So I'm skating and shit. They're like, hey, or whatever And I seen this blonde girl. She smiled, bro. Them teeth was so fucked up, like it was disgusting, bro, disgusting. And then her friends opened them ratchet fucking mouths too, bro, disgusting, like animal teeth, living out in the fucking wild, just hunting food and shit, bro. It was disgusting, bro. I never had a good experience ever. Them teeth were fucked. They were nasty. They got some disgusting ass teeth, bro. Now, I can't speak for all of it. I'm just saying where I lived. Them shits were nasty. They are too busy shagging to bother with the grill. They wanted to hawk Tula on you. Yeah, I don't know. Watching DJ 50/50 grind them rails. Nah, I don't even think they had a rail. It was like some trash ass quarter pipe and like a small other rail. Put that milk in tea. Sunderland. What is that? Jock McMiner. Are you the one that said you're hanging out with hobbyists right now? Guys, so let's talk about mining. Oh my god, I love talking about mining. What is this new one everybody's using? This one, right? Mining now. Okay. Let's give it the benefit of the doubt. I think it looks really cool. Oh, I can't wait to tell you guys what I am working on. I'm working on something big, guys. And hopefully it better be within the next 30 days. I'll be able to announce it. I'm really excited. I'm so excited. The ant mine, yo, is this website fucked up? At 10 cents, the AL1 is losing $50 a day? That's not accurate. What the hell? Look, 10 cents a kilowatt. The DG1 is losing $50 a day? Okay, it just switched screen. It was red. Okay, I was going to say, yo, DJ, get me on that cheap power. PB Farmer, what about him? Wait, skate? Who skates? I miss it. I used to skate, bro. I used to skate for like a long time. Just got my ice rivers up. Yo, congrats, buddy. I can't get you cheap power, bro. My freaking house is 21 cents, 22 cents. Roller skate? Hell no, bro. No. Roller skate? Absolutely not, bro. I'm talking about skating, skateboarding, bro. Am I doing no damn rollerblading? No. Is that... How old are y'all motherfuckers, man? When people my age say skate, we're talking about skateboarding. Am I the only person who knows about skateboarding? What the heck? How old are y'all? Oh, you're 55? Okay, my bad. I apologize. Okay, that makes sense. Maybe back in the day they called it something else. My bad, my bad. My bad, my bad. Okay, when I grew up, yeah, Red Panda Maya knows what I'm talking about. When I was growing up in the 90s, well, in the 90s I didn't skate, but you know what I'm saying. I was growing up in the 90s. Everybody called skating, it's just skateboarding, right? No damn rollerblades. All right, somebody asked about the L3. I forget how old some of y'all motherfuckers are, man. Different times, you know. All right, the L3 Plus is making 40 cents at 10 cents. The L3 Plus Plus is making 10 cents as well. Yeah, well, hold on. L3 Plus 504 is making 19. L3 Plus Plus is making 17. Okay? Fruit bots. I skateboard and snowboard. Dude, I've tried snowboarding a couple times. I finally got to where like I could ride through like what's the middle one? Green or blue? I can't remember. But man, you know, snowboarding is hard, man. And let me tell you, snowboarding is probably the most painful sport I've ever experienced. Who's ever, you know, who's tried learning to snowboard when they were an adult, right? I'm going down the slope. It's easy to go forward, but to stop was really hard, man. Really hard. So I'd be like, get out the way, move, move. Because I was like in Korea. So you know what I did? I had to drop my shoulder on them motherfuckers, bro. I'm not getting injured. So I'm like, move, 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 move. Because I don't know how to turn. You know what I'm saying? I turn, but like when you turn on a snowboard, you gotta like carve. But I didn't know that. So I'm turning and I'm just spinning in circles. I'm like, move, move, move. So I drop my shoulder. Like what's it called? Bowling balls, bro. Knocking out these poor Koreans. I feel bad, but it is what it is. Boom! This dude's done. I'm like, move, move. And looking back on it, they probably didn't speak English. So I'm like, move, move, move. Boom! I'm sorry. Move, move, move. So then finally to stop, right? To stop, I just decided, because I couldn't figure out how to stop. So I'm like, fuck, man. Because, you know, I've been skating for 15 years. I'm like, oh, it's going to be just like skateboarding. Nope, not at all. So then finally to stop, I just like jump up and fall on my back. Man, that shit is painful. It's like hitting cement. That, you know, it's just like hitting concrete, bro. At like, it feels like 30, 40 miles per hour. DJ headphones. I'm sorry. Did it crack? See, this is why I need my original setup. These headphones are terrible. But, yeah, man. I felt really bad that day. But I eventually kind of figured it out. And you know what's crazy? So I went to a rental place. And they gave me a beanie. And so it was Canadian, right? So everybody, dude, you guys know. Everybody thinks Canadians are good at snowboarding. So everybody in this place thinks I'm the top G. You know what I'm saying? Because they're all Korean. They don't speak English. I don't speak Korean. But I got a Canadian beanie on. So people were like, oh, shit. Right? Oh, fuck, man, it's a Canadian. Fuck, yeah. So then they start seeing me fall, blah, 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 blah. Later in the day, you know, I found some Koreans that did speak English. And they were like, are you Canadian? Yes. They're like, how come you can't snowboard? I was like, oh, I never learned. And they're like, are you really Canadian? I'm like, yeah. Yeah, bud. That's what I said. Yeah, bud. Uh-huh. I'm not going to make the Americans look bad. Right? You know what I'm saying? I got to represent for the Americans. Okay? I mean, you can't make us look bad. All right? You just blame it on the freaking Canadians. You know what I mean? Fuck them. They don't got feelings. So it was a great time, man. It was a good time. Yeah. Can't snowboard? Come visit and I'll teach you. Well, I still wouldn't consider myself a good snowboarder. I can ride down the slopes now. But you skate Mongo? Nice, dude. Yeah, but yeah. So that day they were like, man, you know what? I guess Canadians aren't all good. Chuck Danger says, what are feelings? 2534, Red Panda Mining, that is a surprise to me. I always figured everyone was my age. No, definitely here's the thing. The crypto mining community generally is older people. Generally. Because I think the reason, well, there's a lot of reasons why, but one, because it has a lot to do with money. You know what I mean? Anything dealing with money or having to have a lot of capital to start, like, the youth doesn't have that kind of cash. So it's an older guy's game for sure. DJ, do an age pool. Okay, I've done this before. Now, if you're not 18, please don't answer. Don't tell me that you're under 18. I don't want to hear it. How old are you? But if you're not 18, don't answer. We're going to do 18 to 24, because 25 is when you start getting old. We're going to do 15 to 35. I'm sorry, 25 to 35. I only have 4 options I can do. 36 to dust, to 45, 46 to near death. All right, anything in your 40s, that's kind of it for you, right? Kind of on your last leg. I can't fit any more than that. I would if I could. All right, let's see what everybody's saying. So far, 70% of you are 36 to 45. My 4x8 grow tent shows up today. Christmas time for Christmas trees. I wonder what the grow companies think. Because option number 5, use code DJ Minds to save 10% on your favorite website. Yes. Fuck you, DJ Minds. Use code RPM for all your tangent needs. Wow, that's rude. That's rude. Yeah, I wonder what all these grow companies think when they find out crypto miners were using it. Because, dude, like what else would you need AC Infinity for? If it wasn't for mining, we kind of know what they're for, right? Like growing that sticky icky. So, that's got to be great for AC Infinity and companies like it. Ignore them all. Use Crypto KJ for 20% off Tangent. There you go. Fuck me. Y'all all saying I'm the oldest person in this stream? Is that so? Respect your elders, motherfucker. Okay. All right, we're going to end the poll. All right, so the poll says, the results are 62% of you are 36 to 45. 17% of you are in my bracket. 17% of you are near death or dying, and 2% of you are the young kids. God damn. So that's what I'm saying. This is an old man's game, right? Because I am not young at all. I'm an older guy. I'm 35. But even me being 35, I'm one of the younger people in this space. And the reason is because it's a money game, right? And so, like, even if somebody finds this, they're 18 to 24. For the most part, they don't have money. For the most part, most 18 to 24-year-old kids are either in college or just starting off. Apparently they're not reproducing anymore because the birth rates are terrible. But that's a different conversation. But it's a really expensive game. So I've had people at work who are like, "Dude, I'd love to get into mining." I'm like, "Cool." So yeah, you could probably start up like 2,000-3,000. They're like, "Whoa, 2,000-3,000." So I started mining at the end of Ethereum era in Belgium with extremely high electricity. Ended up losing money eventually, then went to Iran to keep mining. And there I paid 1 cent power, mining with 70 GPUs. Wow, 1 cent power. Damn. Hook your boy up. Cocoa Puffs, my favorite. And SOU is 18. Oh, you are 18. I started with plants and then found crypto. I'll tell you what, I can't say much because we're live streaming. But if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. I will retire from my job in less than 5 years. I'll be fully retired with all the benefits. And I may or may not, you know what I'm saying? Smoke a little something, you heard? I'm talking about cigarettes, of course. All right? We're talking about cigarettes. What did you think I meant? All right? 61, but people never believe it because my hair isn't chrome. I bought a grow light 1 month before I found Ethereum back in 2017 and never used it. Hold up. Hold on. Panda, hold on. You bought a grow light before you were crypto mining. So what were you doing with that grow light? What were you trying to grow, Panda? The microphone is yours, bud. The microphone is yours. Why you got a grow set up if you weren't crypto mining, buddy? He said tomato. Yo, does my boy Panda get involved with the lettuce? Canada is able to grow up to 4 plants. It's legal. Oh, I knew it was legal, but hey, my man. I mean, that'd be a crime here, so I don't. We need all natural. I didn't know my boy Panda partakes, man. What? I thought Panda was a nerd, bro. All right, Panda's cooler than we thought, chat. Confirmed. I thought Panda was a square, man. We never see the basement of the crypto barn. Suspicious? Ooh. Missouri allows 6 flower, 6 veg, and 6 clones. Wow. That's a lot. I get free tree thanks to Veteran to Fair. That wheelchair. Dude, who doesn't partake? I don't, because that'd be a crime. I care about the legality, okay? It's very important to me. We always do the right thing. Do you understand? Anyways, I don't want to talk about that too much. I smoke almost every night because of you. What? I had no idea. I never in a million years would have guessed Panda. Bro, that's why that dude's so ass at StarCraft, bro. That dude, bro, this dude think he a demigod or something, bro. He be coming on that shit. He'd be like, fucking DJ Minds thinks he's so fucking good at StarCraft. I'm gonna beat him tonight. Oh, fuck, I'm high as fuck, man. Oh, shit, this motherfucker keep beating me. Motherfucker too goddamn good. Because your motor skills are terrible. Your motor skills are too slow, bud. You know what I'm saying? Your motor skills. Well, this fucking guy just too good. Not financial advice. Yes. Use code DJ Buy. It's the same 10%. I'm 55 and smoke every day for 30 years. Nice, man. That's why he always coughing in his videos. I never thought of that. You should coin your own strain. Panda. Canada. Damn, Sloth, you're smart. That's why he's all... You know what? Now that I think about it, bro, my boy Panda do be coughing a lot in those videos, right? And he has like, you know what I'm saying? Like that deep smoker cough where it's like coming off, like the mucus or whatever is coming off of his lung. You know what I'm talking about. People have been smoking a long time. You know what I'm talking about. Type 22 in chat if you know what I'm talking about. Like that. That shit. I thought the motherfucker was just sick. No, bro. He got that smoker lung. I never knew that. That makes a lot of sense. That's why his OCD about his rigs. You can get decarbonization units. You cough like that? See, I don't think I'll be smoking like that though, bro. I'm talking about cigarettes. I think when I'm older and, you know, fully retired and stuff, I think I'm gonna eat it more. I don't think I want to be smoking anything anymore. I mean, maybe every now and then, but I think I'll just like chill out and have like some candy or a brownie or something. You know what I mean? Just chilling, like a Friday night, just vibing. I don't think I want to like smoke anything anymore. He never worried about the ASIC smoke showing on his streams. He worried about the other smoke. He can decarb with a pressure cooker. All right, anyways, we're getting way too far off topic here. Okay. Money. We like money. Panda, right now, viewer's choice, okay? You know, hey, my name is Timmy. I've got $100,000 and I'm ready to buy one thing, Panda. My goal is to turn that sucker into a mansion. All right, I got 100K. My name is Timmy. Red Panda Mining. What coin should I buy if I was Timmy? Bitcoins. BTC. Kaspa, how many X? Oh, let's look at Kaspa. Dude, Kaspa's been doing really good. Let's see. Is it finally going to get through this 18-cent wall? Are we ever going to hit? One of these days we will, man. We're getting there. We're getting there. All-time highs, like barely over 20 cents, guys. Barely over 20 cents. Kaspa is really close, man. And I can't wait to rub it in all your faces. All you mofos who've been talking shit about Kaspa, Hawk, Patrick Murphy, y'all know who you are. All y'all mofos, right? Half the damn community hating on Kaspa these days. That's okay. I am ready. Okay, hold on. I am ready to collect your fucking tears in this jar. Not if, but when Kaspa explodes. Eventually it will. I will be out there collecting jars in people's streams like this. Send me those tears, peasant. Send me your tears. They're gonna call me the tear doctor. I'm gonna shake them up and sell them. That's right. I can't wait. One of these days, boys, it will rally and it will stay up. Very soon. I can't wait. Kaspa to 10. I don't know about 10, but that'd be awesome. CCXD, that Red Panda advice 2 years ago. Wait, what did Panda say? What was the $100,000 advice that he gave? I tried to sell nachos so fast. Okay, he didn't answer, did he? Did he answer? Maybe I missed it. A massive sell wall at $250 for a lithium. Gonna take a while to chew through. Amazon just delivered new tent and TS3000 light to set up. I'm guessing that's not for crypto mining. If I had $100,000, I would give it to the bank until next bear market. You're crazy. What? You would give it to the bank? No, dude. You could put that thing in an index fund and make 7-8% at least. Why would you put it in the bank? Putting things in the bank is the worst thing you could ever do. Alethea is performing well. Yes, for sure. Been working on recovering the 1,000 Flux node coins and 512 BRSC coins captured by devs in wallet security leak. Did you lose your money from Zelcor? Conceal. I don't know what that is. CCX. What is CCX? Chump change X? What? CCX. Conceal. What is that? It doesn't even exist. What the hell? Damn, Panda trying to scam the viewers. He's trying to get you buy some crap. Nah, bro. If I had 100K, the obvious answer is Bitcoin. But if you take Bitcoin out the equation, I would say Solana or something that gives you a high yield, because you got to understand the APY for Solana is amazing on Tangent. Depending on when you get in, 6 to 7%, bro. I think I'm locked in at like 7.2 though. It kind of fluctuates, which is kind of annoying. But look at this, bro. What is the APY? We'll go with 6%. So 0.06 of $100,000. I already knew that. $6,000 for free. And that's if the price doesn't appreciate. Okay? 6%, you're not getting that at the bank. You're not even getting 1% at the bank. You're not even going to get 0.5% in a savings account. I'd be going for this because you're guaranteed 6K plus whatever the price goes to of Solana. This could turn into 200K, right? And then you're still staking that or whatever, right? Good money, bro. Nah, hell no. Y'all tripping. Y'all are tripping, man. I sell relish converting some of my L7s into Kaspa when the last 3 digits when using BTC. Oh, dude, I watched this really interesting video today. Really interesting video. I've never seen this YouTuber before. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. Oh, CoffeeZilla destroyed the Hawktua scam. Oh man, I have to look at that. My 6-figure Amazon business. How you can start. Isn't this the guy who just lost all his money? That's pretty cool. You know, this kind of reminds me of Django. Django's been doing eBay since he was a kid. Yo, Django's a freaking real entrepreneur. You ever want to find a channel of a real man? Check out my boy Django. DeFi Django. That guy's big PP energy. He ain't playing around. He doesn't play video games at night. He doesn't do other fun stuff. That boy's committed. I love that guy's hustle, man. Django is on another level. Shout out to my boy Django. I mean, I wouldn't be posting videos if I was him either. There ain't no money in it. You know, you don't get any money from videos these days, man. There's no viewers, you know? So I get it, man. Like, if he spends all this time making these videos, he gets $5-10 in ad revenue. You know, like, is that really worth it when this guy's making a lot of money? He's got other things to worry about, like hosting. This is an amazing thumbnail, by the way. This warthog mining from Bear Market Miner. Really nice. I don't know who his artist is, but that's incredible. Hit me up, dude. I need to figure out who you're using. That's awesome. This video, Bitcoin at $100,000 is stupid. This video was actually pretty interesting. I don't agree with everything he had to say, but he had some pretty interesting things to say. I'll let you guys watch it for a couple minutes. Let me know what you think. Bitcoin at $100,000 is stupid. Let me know if you agree or disagree.
Different to the regular video on this channel. There's no flashing hello coin videos in the past few weeks, and the views pretty much went.
Look at this, Panda. Look. In the last few weeks, doing MEMECoins, oh, it says 90 days. He has earned $6,700. So that's probably less than Panda makes in 3 months. But he got 22,000 subs. He got 1.6 million views. The MEMECoin thing is hot.
Went 3 to 4x. But in this video, we're not going to talk about fart coin or tits coin or anything like this. We're going to be more technical. We're going to talk about the things that actually matter long term. What we've got over here is the 1-year correlation coefficient between the NASDAQ 100 and Bitcoin. And this chart starts in 2014 when Bitcoin was just a few.
Guys, prepare to be angry. Prepare to be upset. Okay? This is the NASDAQ versus Bitcoin's performance. You're about to be very upset.
$2 goes all the way to today. The correlation coefficient always moves between +1 and -1. And when the correlation coefficient is close to +1, it means that the two assets tend to move in the same direction at the same time on a 1-year time frame in this case, and they tend to move in opposite directions whenever the correlation coefficient is -1. When it's at 0, then there's no real connection between the two assets in terms
Just keep
of price
waiting, Jack.
movements.
Keep waiting.
And we have seen how the correlation coefficient was just randomly fluctuating in the early existence of Bitcoin, right? There was no real connection between traditional finance and the Bitcoin price, but that has now changed. Since the year 2019, maybe 2020, we have seen mainly positive correlation coefficients, and now we are very close to 0.7. We hover around 0.9, 0.7. So on a 1-year time frame, the two...
I know this is boring. Give it a minute, chat. It's all going to make sense. Pay attention here. He's about to break everybody in chat's heart, especially you, Panda. Just watch.
assets tend to move in the same direction at the same time. Now, why does this matter? It matters because when you've got a portfolio that's somewhat significant, it's not just a few dollars, it's in the thousands of dollars, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars. If your portfolio is many years of your annual income, then you need to be diversified. You cannot just own Bitcoin and altcoins and now even technology stocks, because those things will go down at the same time. And what this also means is that now technology stocks and Bitcoin tend to compete for the same part within your portfolio, right? You might have property, you might have precious metals, you might have Bitcoin, you might have technology stocks. In the past, technology stocks and Bitcoin didn't move that much in sync. Now they tend to move in sync. And so it's the same kind of decision that you have whether or not to buy house A or house B, or stock A or stock B. You're not going to buy all the houses. You have to decide where you put most of your money in. You have to make a decision what's the better of the two kinds of investments, because there's all that correlation. And so those are competing assets now. And so that's why I think this chart here is an eye-opener. This shows Bitcoin's price performance relative to the NASDAQ 100. So how much did Bitcoin outperform technology stocks? In the early days, we've seen a lot of that outperformance, but now the outperformance is not that clear anymore. Isn't this?
This is what's really crazy. This is the shit that I've been talking about. I'm telling you guys, I am so much smarter than you motherfuckers give me credit for, because I cannot articulate properly the things in my brain. I take ownership of that. I be telling y'all motherfuckers, Tesla and Nvidia have been outperforming Bitcoin, and motherfuckers think I'm crazy or just as good, or Bitcoin is barely better. Like, motherfuckers think I'm crazy, but I don't have the data behind it because I just know, right? And so I can't articulate that properly. I can't articulate it properly. I just don't have the skill to do that, or like the time. But like, let's see, Bitcoin to USD, and then you pull up something like Nvidia or Tesla, bro. Like, it's like no comparison, bro. Now, in the early days of Bitcoin, right, you used to see huge growth, right? Like super early Bitcoin, yes, of course, right? Because the shit was just starting off. But then now that it's not starting off anymore, you don't see these huge, crazy upswings when you really like. Oh, am I muted right now? Actual DJ, are you a mate? I don't know what that means. Like, it's not as crazy as people really think. Look at this. Over the last 5 years, I've said this forever. Type 22 if you could back me up on this. How many times have I said this on my stream? Bitcoin over the last 5 years has gone up 1,300%. However, if you look at Tesla, and the last 5 years has gone up 1,600%. That is 300% more for Tesla. So everybody thinks that like Bitcoin and crypto is like the number one this, the number one that. In some ways it is. In some ways it is, yes. If you go all the way back to like 2010, sure. But when it really comes down to the data, and I find it interesting that this guy says this, because maybe people think I'm talking about my fucking ass. But look at this, dude. Nvidia, last 5 year performance, up 2,587%. Bitcoin's only up 1,300. Nvidia is shitting on Bitcoin, 2,500%. Bitcoin's only 1,300. So people have this like facade, right? This image in their brain that like stocks is like old people stuff, right? It's like, oh, there ain't that much money in it, man. Crypto's way more money. And it's like, are you sure? Are you sure? Let's continue. Let's continue with what he's saying, because he's backing it up here, not just talking at his asshole like I do.
Is not that clear anymore. Isn't this fascinating over here? This is the end of 2017 up until now, the end of 2024. And over the span of 7 years, Bitcoin only outperformed technology stocks by roughly 50%. And during all of that time, during those 7 years, Bitcoin only outperformed the NASDAQ 100 by 50%, by 50%. All of that volatility for that meager of a return, aggregated over 7 years, 50% more. Over here, Bitcoin was at 20,000. Now it is at 100,000. And so this seems very nice. This is a 5x return, but relative to technology stocks, it wasn't that great. And we got this 50% outperformance, while temporarily we have seen crashes of 80% over here or 70% over here. And so currently we are at the exact same relative valuation level to March of 2021. So Bitcoin went from 60 something K to 100K, but the Nasdaq 100 also appreciated to that same degree. We are close to that top in terms of relative valuation. So again, this is the middle of March 2021, and this is the Nasdaq 100. It went up by 65%. And here's the middle of March for Bitcoin. It went also up to the same degree. Now let's zoom out.
So what he's saying is this. What he's saying is this. The technology sectors, and more specifically, you know, you could go with like Nvidia, Tesla, these kind of things. They will go up pretty close to the same as Bitcoin is performing, even at its highs, but you don't lose 70% of your money, right? You don't go from Bitcoin being 67,000 and then you lose your money. You got to wait 3 years in this dog shit cycle. Now, I like the cycle personally because I like to sell high and rebuy it. So for me, it's really good. But I could understand, right? If you're a multi-billionaire or something, why it may seem a little riskier for you and you wouldn't want to put like all your money into it, because you don't want to go from your wealth being 300 mil and then now you're worth fucking 50 mil, but you got to wait 4 years to be worth 500 mil. You see what I'm saying? You're going to, you know, Nvidia and a lot of these stocks and stuff, you're still going to get a similar gain, but without going down 60, 70%. And again, I like the volatility of going down. I'm sure a lot of you do, because then we get to buy cheapies. But it is interesting data to watch in a video.
A little bit, and let's have a look at the Bitcoin price in US dollars over the very long term. Now what we have over here are simply two random curved lines. Those are not logarithmic regressions. Those are simply just fitted curves, and they tend to connect the bottoms in the Bitcoin price very, very nicely, right? This chart starts in 2021, but they also connect the tops pretty nicely. The top in 2011, the top in 2013,
Is this
the
trading
top in
view?
2017, and the two tops in 2021. And where are we currently with that? The current top is at 118,000.
Now listen, I don't know how accurate this is because this is the first time I've ever watched this guy video. Okay. This could be complete bullshit. However, unless he went into TradingView and somehow is like manipulating the data, this white line that he just drew, it seems pretty legit, right? And this is something I've been saying for a really long time, because I remember the 2017 bull run. Anything before the 2017 times, I mean, you know, obviously there was a bear run. Things were going crazy, right? Like really big gains. As you can see, you start here, you go way up. You start here, you go way up. You start here, you go up. And then 2021, yeah, you go up. And then this one's like, yeah, we go up, right? But it's not that same like, whoa anymore. It's because, you know, there's so much money into it. There's so many people involved in it. A lot of people know about it. And so I just find it, again, I can't say if this white line is accurate, but it looks like it's touching. And so like what you could predict is that it's not going to go so crazy. But then again, you know, if we only think that Bitcoin's going to hit this number, which I think is like 125K, which is still really good, then that means the next one wouldn't be very high. And it'll take a really long time to get like a million. So let's just say he's a liar. I don't know if he is, but let's hope he's a liar.
And where are we currently with that? The current top is at 118,000 roughly. A chance for a 17% gain for a potential risk of more than 60%. Now,
woo! Now, again, kind of valid here, right? So from this point where we're at Bitcoin, again, you know, take it with a grain of salt, because who knows what these white, I mean, yeah, the white lines, it did seem pretty legit, but let's just roll with it for a second. You have what, a 16% potential gain, and you could lose 60 to 70%. Now, when we think like risk reward, I'm not going to lie, that don't sound too good. That doesn't sound like really good odds, guys. But again, who knows? Maybe it'll go to 150K and it'll break the trend. But just from like a historical point, I do find that pretty interesting. Look at this small square he drew, right? 17, 16% gain, but more than likely a 60 to 70% loss. Not really good odds.
For a potential risk of more than 60%. Now, there is a real chance of an altcoin rally right now. It might be that the upside potential for Bitcoin is somewhat limited, but we're already seeing the start of some of those OG coins, of those boomer coins to rally. And when we take that metric again, right, the Bitcoin price relative to the Nasdaq 100, and we look at this historically, then we saw at the beginning of 2021 how the relative valuation of Bitcoin hit its old high. Now, Bitcoin did not necessarily top from that point onwards, right? Bitcoin still went up by 50%. But something very significant happened over here in January of 2021.
Dominance.
It appears as if the air was getting thin for Bitcoin, right? We had been over here. Again, the upside potential wasn't that large anymore relative to the potential downside because Bitcoin was high relative to the Nasdaq 100 and because so many people got aware of crypto again and wanted to get a piece of the pie. Most new retail investors bought the altcoins. They didn't buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin has already rallied. Now the question is, what's the next Bitcoin? And this is also what explains those YouTube numbers. The altcoin videos, the meme coin videos currently perform very, very well. This video is likely not going to perform well unless you, of course, like this and share this with your friends in case you get some value out of this. But let me show you the real value here. What happened actually in January of 2021? This here happened. The others' dominance rallied. It went up by almost 200% in the span of 5 months. The others' dominance is a metric of how important are all the altcoins that are not in the top 10. So
I love this guy, or this one video that I've seen of him in my whole life. This to you guys in chat is obvious, right? We've been talking about this, but like 99.9% of the world have no idea what's happening, right? Bitcoin is what you want to own through the halving, leading up through, like around this time, who knows the exact day, who knows the exact day, the exact month. But this is kind of, I'm not going to say this bull run, but historically, when you want to get out of your Bitcoin position, swap it into safer altcoins, right? Because now, who's ever heard of that? I'm pretty sure everybody has. The Bitcoin dominance, the altcoin season doesn't truly start until the Bitcoin dominance goes down. So I'm just making up fake numbers. Let's pretend Bitcoin's 70% right now. I have no idea what it really is. Until it goes down to like 50, 40, something like that. That's when it swaps over and the altcoins go fucking insane. And so, yeah, like watching it, it's like, oh shit. Who knows what the true future is? But historically, this would be the time to start considering to get out of Bitcoin if you believed what he was saying, which seems pretty legit.
It looks at the market cap of the altcoins. They're not in the top 10, puts this in relation to all of the rest. And it's basically a measure for altcoin season, right? It's a measure of whether or not people are taking their profits from Bitcoin and are moving this now over to the altcoins. This is what happened in January of 2021, when Bitcoin was close to its all-time high relative to the Nasdaq. And when historically the upside potential really wasn't there anymore, when there was way more downside than upside. That's when people rotated into the alts. And who knows, maybe we see something similar again, right? This is the others' dominance. Let's look at where we are currently. This white squiggly chart is simply just an overlay of what happened in the past. And it seems like we are just starting with that altcoin rally. I'm not saying that this has to happen. I'm simply saying this is a potential way how things could play out again. I am saying that Bitcoin is probably not going to 2, 3, 4, 5x from here in the next few months. I am saying that there is more potential in the altcoins. I believe if you're currently super heavily invested in Bitcoin and your net worth is relatively high relative to your income. So let's say you've got 5 to 10 years of net worth of your income. So say your income is 100K and your net worth is 500K. And you've got now half of your money in Bitcoin. You've got 2.5 BTC somewhere. Then in that scenario, I believe it does make sense to take some chips off the table, to sell at least half of the Bitcoin. And then the question is, what do you do with those proceeds? There's two potential ways to play this, right? If you believe that your income will continue to grow and you are okay with taking on more risk and you're still relatively young, then you could take those proceeds and put them into the altcoins. If you are more risk averse, then you can simply diversify with things that are not that highly correlated. Now, we started this video with the high correlation of tech stocks relative to Bitcoin. So probably does not make that much sense to buy just NASDAQ 100 ETFs. But I want to talk about the potential diversifiers later on in this video. Let's first talk about Bitcoin a bit more. Have a look at this. This is the realized HODL ratio. So this measures the trading of the short-term traders, the traders that move Bitcoin between 1 and 2 weeks of holding period, versus the medium-term holders that hold Bitcoin for 1 to 2 years. So it's a measure of how active short-term speculation is relative to long-term speculation. And of course, if all the short-term traders are out of the
This is from Bitcoin Magazine, by the way.
market, this is when we want to buy, right? This is when YouTube channels get 0 views. Nobody was watching the crypto channels in Q3 of 2022, and now everybody is coming back again. And just have a look at how this correlates to the price movements, right? We can be more heated sometimes, and sometimes we might be selling too early in a rally. But the risk is, in case there's zero diversification whatsoever, and you've got a lot of money in Bitcoin relative to your income, the risk is that you take the next bear market. And bear markets in Bitcoin can be very brutal, right? Last time we've seen a correction of 76%. Maybe next time we will see a bit less, but even if it's 65 or 70%, it's still a lot. If you move from 500k net worth to only 150k, that's definitely very painful. There are other indicators that are somewhat yellowish, right? They're not yet super red, but the risk to reward isn't as great anymore, definitely compared to, say, 2 years ago. This is the value days destroyed metric. So this shows what are the whales of Bitcoin doing. The whales that normally do not move their Bitcoin whatsoever. When they sell, then potentially the air is getting thin. And again, this peaked in January of 2021. This is afterwards when the altcoin rally started.
Tell me this isn't crazy to see, chat. This is from Bitcoin Magazine, dude. Tell me that's not crazy to see, right? This is 2021, the last bull run. This is the bull run before it. This is the bull run before it. This is where we are right now. Again, who knows what the future is going to tell? But that's you got to at least consider looking at this, right? You got to at least think the data is kind of interesting.
We've seen a similar peak already in the middle of March of this year, but we are rising again. Bitcoin is cheap when nobody talks about it, and it can be expensive when everybody talks about it. It doesn't mean that the momentum has to turn around, but it's definitely not a steal. Thus, having a relatively low portfolio allocation does make sense during times like this. Yes, we might be missing some upside, but nobody knows for sure where the price is going. It's all just a game of probabilities. And again, the best time to buy is when nobody is watching. The best time to buy is when even the long-term holders on average are in losses. And so the average cost basis is here. This is the realized price. Historically, it was very good to buy Bitcoin whenever the current price is below the realized price. So when the market in aggregate was in losses. We've seen this after the minor collapse in 2018. We've seen this during the COVID crash, and we've seen this during the final capitulation of FTX and Celsius, etc. when Bitcoin was at around 17, 18k. Now that average cost basis is at 37k. It is okay to have exposure to Bitcoin, even at prices like this, but it is not okay to get completely wrecked in case things turn around. And so here's the market value to realized value z-score. So this looks at how much is the market currently in profit relative to Bitcoin's volatility. We are not at hyper elevated levels, but we are definitely rising. And we have seen turnarounds like this again, right? So in the past, the Bitcoin price topped and we didn't hit another peak in the market value to realized value z-score. We simply just went down. And again, this depression here was a 76% depression. The price went down massively. It's all about making smart moves, right? It's trying to be hyper allocated when nobody is watching, to have maybe 30-40% of your net worth in Bitcoin when we are below the realized price. When we are above, it doesn't make sense to have that much allocation. Then maybe just 20 or 10% of allocation is more than sufficient. Because again, it seems like in the last 7 years, Bitcoin did not outperform technology stocks by that much. All of that risk over the last 7 years for an aggregate outperformance of only 50%. So when we are hyper cheap in the market, it makes sense to have a lot of allocation. When we are not hyper cheap, when we are neutral or potentially slightly heated, it might make sense to have way less. Now overall, the market is still expanding, so don't understand me wrong. There is money flowing into crypto, and money flowing into crypto means, of course, that crypto prices tend to elevate on average. And again, last time when we had been at a similar level to the prior peak relative to the Nasdaq, Bitcoin still outperformed technology stocks by more than 50%. And we currently still see most days positive Bitcoin ETF inflows. So there's money still flowing from traditional finance from Wall Street through the ETF into Bitcoin. And we also see how the stablecoin market cap continues to rise very quickly recently even. And the stablecoin market cap going up simply means that people move their fiat currency to a stablecoin issuer, maybe through a centralized exchange.
I've watched enough. I want you guys, if you thought that was interesting, oh, I didn't even like the video here. Now, take it with a grain of salt, of course, take it with a grain of salt. But tell me that wasn't like a really well-made video, man. Tell me that wasn't good. I thought that was incredible. Like, I thought that was really good data. Just straight facts and, like, of course, some of his opinion, but showing all the data for me was really interesting. Won't ask Greg Wallace for advice. Is that his name? Apparently his name is Gerhard. I don't know. I've never heard of him. I don't know how his other videos are. I have no idea. I'm just saying on this particular video, I thought it was really well made. I thought it was really interesting. And it makes me think like, it makes me at least consider it, right? I like these kind of videos, whether I'm going to pull the trigger or not, right? Probably won't. I mean, I'll probably just keep the Bitcoin. But I still find it really interesting, you know, because YouTube is entertainment, right? Like, I thought it was really cool. I thought it was a really cool video. And to be fair, he said he usually does meme coins, which I'm not a fan of. But at least for that particular video, it at least has my wheels spinning, right? So buy low, sell high. Got it. No, he said the opposite. Basically, what he was saying is that, yes, probably Bitcoin will continue to go up. But more than likely what's going to really happen is altcoin season is going to happen soon. And so that, you know, when the alts take off, they're going to make you far more money than, you know, another 50% or whatever it is for Bitcoin. And I think that was kind of the point there was really, you know, what do you want? Do you want that safe bet with Bitcoin and make, you know, a little bit more money from here? Because we are already at 100K. You can make a little bit more, sure. But maybe if you put half of that or some of that in you know, Solana, or he didn't really say which one, but like you could insert Litecoin, whatever you feel like is really good, probably going to get a much bigger gain. So I thought that was really interesting. I thought it was really cool. I like that kind of stuff, man. I like data. I'm a data nerd. You know, a lot of people in their spare time, they're like working on cars, playing video games. Every now and then I'll play video games, but I'm a nerd, bro. This is what I look at. Like when I'm not streaming or one of my friends isn't streaming, I'm looking up data. I'm looking up stocks. I'm, you know, listening to earnings reports. I'm a fucking nerd for finance, bro. I love this stuff. Like, that is genuinely fun to me. And I know it's not for most people in this world. You guys are nerds, but most nerds are more into like technology, you know, like doing something. I like finance. I should say that. I'm a finance geek. I love learning about the housing market and, you know, even Magic the Gathering, which I don't even care about, the comic book industry. I just love money, bro. I love learning about money. I love the data. For me, the fun of making money isn't having money. It's earning the money. You know what I mean? That's what keeps me awake. That's what keeps me going and why I do what I do. Yeah, of course, having the money is nice. But for me, the most fun part is like, this is my theory and it plays out, right? I saw NVIDIA, the way the world was changing. I think this was like in 2022 or whatever it was. I saw the way the world was going. Maybe it was early 23. Because I was listening to the NVIDIA quarterly earnings call, and they were talking about the H100 and how this AI stuff is going to change everything. And because I was watching that live, I said, it was like a light bulb went off in my head, and I said, oh my God. What if this AI stuff starts to get popular in crypto, right? So who remembers me saying, right, based on the fact that I'm such a nerd with it, I'm such a nerd, I was like, I bet you anything with the word AI and it's going to do well. So I bought a bunch, you know, I didn't buy, I started mining Core AI. AI. Started investing in Render, right? Anything that had the name AI on it. Who remembers that? Anything with AI in the name, whether it did AI or not, was amazing for like a year. It was great returns, right? And so like when I am right in those situations, that's why I keep doing it. Yeah, Dynex. Yeah, Dynex did incredible, right? Like for me, it's the chase. It's like, this is my theory. I should say hypothesis, probably. This is my hypothesis. This is why I believe it to be true. Let's find out if it's true. And when it's true, wow, it's, for me, that is like the greatest high in the world. I love it. Like, yeah, getting the money's cool, but like the thrill for me, and you know, other people like painting, playing football, all that stuff's great, but like that's what makes me happy in life, bro, is being right on something. And it's just really exciting for me because I put a lot of time into it. Dude, I still use my crypto mining cards for AI. Never happened, certainly not when you were talking in your backyard along your fence line. He even remembers the video. Richie, what's up, boy? What's up, my boy? For years, I tried telling students, college friends, family, blah, 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 about crypto. They laughed, brushed it off. Now they're all coming back curious, asking me about this Doge thing. Has anyone played Off the Grid yet? It's pretty good. I've never heard of that. We have a farm shop, so I use AI text to image generators to make. Now, I think personally, I don't want to say AI is played out because AI is never going away. It's only going to get better. I would say at the moment, and let me know if you guys feel like this too. I feel like AI is kind of at like this stagnant point where we really need something to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, we've talked about ChatGPT. That's all great. Now we got Grok AI on Twitter. That's cool and all. You know, you can make all these images. I feel like it's kind of played out. People are kind of bored of that. I know you're joking, Patrick. People are kind of bored with that, and so now everybody's kind of like forgetting about AI a little bit. Like most people aren't caring about it anymore. So we're really going to need AI to do something that like is on your phone and it just is a daily use. You know what I'm saying? We need something. We need that next big thing for AI to pick again. But I'm sure that's going to happen. It's just a matter of time until, you know, there's that next step of AI and it's hot again and everybody's talking about it. Right now, it's kind of boring. It's kind of like, yeah, ChatGPT does my homework. I get it. Like everybody gets it at this point. You should see the AI Pokemon graphics. The AI helped me design. Oh, that's cool. AI will kill us all. How is that for happening? We should get an off-grid miner team together. First place is $5,000. It's a crypto project through Epic Game Loader. I have no idea what that is. DM me on Discord. I don't really have a lot of time to play video games. But yeah, man, I'm really excited, man. I'm really excited for the future. Damn, they are shitting on this girl. The end of Haktua girl. Wow, my whole feed is full of the end of Haktua. Man, they are just shitting on this girl. God damn, everybody's turning on her. Yeah, join the Discord, guys. Join my Discord. Check me out on Twitter. It's free. XP1 just messaged me. Are you in chat right now? Are you in the stream? Let's see. It looks like a few people joined. B just joined. It looks like a bot. Oh, no. Maybe not. They're in the Oxa channel. Boss, you okay? Oh, yeah, that doesn't look like a bot. You have a Discord? Of course. Of course I have a Discord. Patrick Murphy just spammed it 3 times. Yeah, join it. It's free. I have nothing to sell you. Haktua girl rug pulled her fans, but at the same time, I don't blame her for that. I mean, I guess you have to give her some sort of blame. Like, you have to, right? Like, even Tom Brady, who didn't know anything about crypto, had to get a fine for FTX, right? He just had to. It sucks. But, dude, listen. I don't know her personally. None of you do either. But I'm pretty confident she didn't even know what a crypto was, man. Or like an NFT or like she don't know what this shit is, man. You know what I'm saying? Probably somebody, you got to think, she's only 21, bro. Like, there's so many people in this world that don't even know what crypto is at all. So I guarantee you, they were like, hey, man, we're going to make your own coin, and we're going to make you even more famous, and we're all going to make a bunch of money, and, you know, you're going to give it back to your fans. And she was like, okay, that sounds cool. Sure. Yeah. Crypto? Yeah. Crypto sounds, yeah, we can do that. And then they rugged everybody.
There is no second best.
First, she wet on you. Oh, and then she shit on you. Oh my God. Thank you for the $5. Woohoo! That's more than the ad revenue we'll make today. Thank you so much. I'm not blaming people for buying a coin. They deserve to get scammed. What is a good idea from? Was it good? Yeah. Did I get banned? No, you did not get banned. I think somebody might have. I didn't, but somebody might have like cleared maybe something. Somebody said. There's some people that don't know what a computer is. Yeah. And here's the thing, man. Here's the thing, guys. These Tangent wallets, or whatever, it doesn't even have to be Tangent. If you're watching and you're new to crypto, please type in 44. It doesn't even have to be Tangent. I recommend Tangent, but you can use an old computer if you want to be cheap. Just do something, man. Protect yourself, man. Protect yourself. That video will be coming out. I have not filmed it yet. December 27th, 2022. I fell for a phishing scheme like an idiot. I'm not blaming anybody. That's my fault. You know, I lost 0.7 Bitcoin, 2.3 Ethereum, and countless other altcoins worth in excess, I'm guessing 100K by now, 90K. So, and I knew that these things existed, not Tangent, but I knew like, what's the one that people liked with the USB? Ledger. I knew those things existed, but I was like, you know what? Nah, fuck that. That's $60. Nah, I'm not spending $60. That'll never happen to me. And it did, man. And it did. And it happens, man. It happens. It happens, man. Trust me. And you know, if I just would have been smart, and again, it doesn't have to be Tangent. It could be whatever. It could be an old computer. If I just would have been smarter, I would have had another 0.7 Bitcoin going into this bull run right now. You know what I'm thinking? Because I cheaped out and didn't want to spend 50, 60 bucks on some hardware, man, because I was like, it's expensive, right? So learn from me, man. Be better than me. Be better than me. Do something. Protect yourself. Get your shit off. My shit was on the exchange. It was on a cold wallet, or I'm sorry, a hot wallet named Exodus. Tangent needs more coin support. They have a lot of good coins on there, though. They have like 250. But yeah, that video I'll release December 27th probably, because that's when it happened. Maybe plus or minus a couple days, I'll do it. Yeah, today's actually the last day you get 20% off. I actually ordered one today just because it was 20% off. I supported my friend Red Panda. I bought the, I would suggest you guys buy the Red Panda Mining exclusive, but don't tell him I did use my own code. But hey, I still support him. I'm sure he gets a kickback, right? He still gets a kickback. No, I love Red Panda. Red Panda's a good dude, man. So yeah, if you're gonna buy a Tangent wallet, why not buy the Red Panda? 20% off. Before the fight, I would never fight Red Panda, bro. I would never fight him. He's a good friend of mine. I would never want to hurt him. That wouldn't be fair. And plus, I don't even want to fight. I said this yesterday. I don't want to fight people, bro. I'm too old. I'm 35, man. I don't want to fight people, bro. Do you guys want to fight people? No, bro. Maybe in high school, I want to fight you, you know. Maybe like the early college days. If you said something crazy to me, I might fight you, but I'm too old, bro. Oh, you called me a bitch? Oh, that's fine. Whatever. I don't care, bro. You can have it. Now, if you come in my bubble, that's different, or you touch the family or my friends, that's different, but I don't care, man. Words, you can say whatever you want. I don't give a shit. I'm too old for that shit. You would definitely choke about 20 seconds. I don't even know if you'd make it in 20 seconds. I'm too tired and worried about other things to fight people. Yeah, man, I think that's a young man's game. You know, when your testosterone is just like through the roof, going through puberty, you know, you're aggressive. Yeah, I'm too old for that shit. I'll be like, what? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. Anyways, have a good day. Like, the people in Texas probably pull their gun out, right? They're like, you say what? They just lift up their shirt. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Right? Once you get older, man, you ain't trying to fight nobody. Like, man, I know you are an altruist, genuinely good dude. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You know, I think I know what that word means, but let me look it up to make sure. I'm thinking it means like a good guy.
Altruistic.
Altruistic, showing a disinterest and selfless concern for well-being of others. Unselfish. Well, I appreciate the comment. I don't know if that word fits me. I'm not gonna lie, but I do appreciate it. Probably not me. I'm not very humble. I will admit. I'm not a humble guy. I'm not a humble guy. Call that a knife? Hey, man, leave me alone, man. That's all I got. I get blocked all the time by wee-woos. But for no reason, but for real, no interest in fighting. Yeah, I ain't got no time for that. Anyways, guys, we've been live a very long time. Please check out my Discord. It is free in the description. Or my mod can check it out. You can also check me out at DJ Waters on Twitter. I'm a big Twitter user, especially being overseas right now. I don't really get the opportunity to make a bunch of videos for you guys. And I do have a new video that came out today. If you want to watch that, that's not it. Ah, shit. Oh, here's my new video. Yeah, the dark side of MEMECoins. All right, so check it out at DJ Waters. It is free. I have nothing to sell you. I love you guys. Amazing stream. Thank you so much. Thank you to all the Red Panda viewers, and just thank you to the whole community, man. I love all of you. You guys are amazing. I can't wait to chat with you more. And I wasn't going to go live today, but nobody was going live, man. Only Red Panda. Usually there's like 2 or 3 people who go live before Panda, and I have like a bunch of people to watch. And, you know, I can't just let my boy Red Panda carry the whole crypto mining YouTube by himself, right? I said, I'm going to back you up, Panda. I know Rabbit's sick. So I said, you know what? Let me put my book bag on. We can carry the community together, Panda. Let's do this. You and me, buddy. Fist pump, you know. Me and Panda, we held it down on Sunday. Because nobody else wants to go live. I don't know. I love you guys. Farewell. Have a good night. Good day. Like and subscribe. Who knows this song? I got this playlist from Panda. Shout out to my boy Panda. #22.